Hey everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the 1 week of Scratch beginner series. I'm going to start by creating a new project. And now, when we start off our project, we start with one sprite, and his name is Sprite1. He's a cute little cat. Now, sprites are basically your objects in Scratch, and I'll go into more in depth of what they are in another video. For now, let's rename the sprite something fun. Let's name him Kit Kat. So it's Kit Kat for short. His full name is Kitty Cat. So we have little Kit Kat over here. He's really cute. And what if I want Kit Kat to move forward? So right now, Kit Kat can't do anything. I can click and drag him around the screen, but he can't do much. Well, if I go into the motion section of my blocks, of the blocks on the side, I can get the Move 10 Steps block. After dragging and dropping it into my workspace, I can double click it. And then little Kit Kat moves forward. But Kit Kat can't depend on me to move forward. We want Kit Kat to be a big boy. So, we want Kit Kat to be able to move forward on his own if I command him to, not to move forward when I make him move forward. I want him to move forward when I click this little green flag button. The green flag button is a default button on Scratch, and you have this is a button that's already there on Scratch, and you have this green flag button and this red stop sign button. If you click the green flag, it'll start whatever code is underneath it, whatever blocks. And if you hit the red stop sign, it will stop whatever blocks we're running at that moment. So, I want to make it such that when I click the green flag, he runs 10 steps forward. I'm going to go into the event section and locate the when green flag clicked block. I'm going to click and drag this block into my workspace. In the event section, you'll see all these different things that can make events happen, and this is where you're going to want to go if you want to make anything happen when you click him, or maybe press the button on the keyboard, or press the green flag, and just about anything. But how do I attach this block to the when green flag clicked block? Well, I can click and drag it around, as you can see, and if you haven't noticed already, they're kind of like little puzzle pieces, and they fit together. All I have to do is drag it near the screen when green flag clicks block, and you'll see this little gray outline. Then Scratch is going to put this little block there for us. If I let go of my mouse right now, Scratch puts the block in for us. We don't have to manually move this little block in. Scratch knows that we're trying to put this block here, and it takes the block and attaches it to the when green flag clicked block ahead of time. So, now if I click the little green flag, Kit Kat over here knows that means he has to move. Look at him go. But I want him to move back to anywhere I want. How would I do that? Well, if I go to motion, there's a block called go to random position. If I click this, I can double click a code block to make Kit Kat do whatever the code block says right at this moment. So if I double click this, you'll see that he just goes to a random position on the screen. But I want him to go to my mouse. I wanted to go somewhere where I can control, and my mouse seems the easiest. And I don't want him to just be going anywhere. So I'm going to click this little arrow, and I'm going to select the mouse pointer button. And now you'll notice it says go to mouse pointer instead of go to random position. If I click this, he'll try to go to my mouse pointer. But my mouse pointer is out of his little room, so he just goes as close to it as he can without leaving it. I want him to go there whenever I want. If I make him go there when I click the green flag, though, then he'll just go up to the corner of his room trying to get to my mouse, which is at the green flag. So how do I make a little Kit Kat go anywhere where I want him to, at any time when I want him to? I'm going to go to the events section, and I'm going to drag and drop a when space key pressed block. And now I'm going to drag and drop the go to mouse pointer block, and as you can see once again, Scratch is already trying to put it there for us. So just let go. And now, little Kit Kat will go to my mouse pointer whenever I press the space key on the keyboard. And whenever I click the green flag, he moves forward 10 steps. I want to make it so when I click Kit Kat over here, he'll make a little meow sound so I know that I clicked him. If I go to the sounds tab over here, you'll see there's already a little meow sound. When you create a new project in Scratch, this is already going to be in here. So if I press this little play button right here, as you can see, there's a nice little meow sound effect. I'm going to go back to the code, and I want him to make this sound effect when I click him. So I'm going to go to Events, and I'm going to get a when sprite clicked. And now under this when sprite clicked, I'm going to put a block from the sound section that says play sound meow until done. Remember, to navigate between sections, simply go to this little area on the side and click whatever section you want to go to. Once again, I'm going to go to the sound section and take a play sound meow until done block, and I just drag and drop it underneath the when sprite clicked block. I already have a block there that says to do that, so I'm just going to leave it. Now when I click him, he plays the meow sound. And it's that simple. If I want to test out my code, I can press this little button. When I click this button, it puts him in full screen. And so now we can only see Kit Kat's little room. So if I press the green flag, Kit Kat runs forward. If I press the space key, Kit Kat comes to my mouse immediately. And if I click little Kit Kat, meows. So that's what you can do using motion, sound, and events. Using blocks from the motion section, the sound section, and the event section is going to allow you to let you make little Kit Kat do just about anything you want. He can move forward, he can make like an alien sound effect when you click him. So, I want to know if you can do these two things at home. The first thing is I want to see if you can make it such that when you click Kit Kat, he runs away from your mouse to anywhere in his room. The second thing I think you should try to do is to make it such that when you click the green flag, Kit Kat doesn't move forward 10 steps, but instead he moves twice as far. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Monday of the 1 week of Scratch beginner tutorials.